Okay, I'm not sure whether I stopped it. Maybe it was working earlier. Any which way. Uh, so now once it's extracted, we'll run the setup. An apology for yesterday. I believe I did try to cancel. There was a, I mean, cancellation that was sent uh, in my uh, late night. But I think maybe we didn't get the cancellation for this meeting. Okay, meanwhile, let's download the lab guides. Okay, so as mentioned, there are two files. One is to set up your environment, and one is to guide how to prepare environment. Okay, and I don't think this will open here. Okay, okay. So this is a lab guide which is prepared and provided by Microsoft. This will give you enhanced, detailed information about how to set up the on-prem lab and what sort of settings you should do and all. Okay, and one more is we'll talk about the setup. Setup will help you to configure your, like, understand what are your software and hardware requirement and how to set up Hyper-V and all those, what are the minimum requirements that are needed. And these will be the client and virtual machines. This is DC gateway and your configuration manager. So this is straightforward. You just need to run the setup file as an admin, and you need to follow along. And for licenses screen, just an end user license agreement, just click on it and do next, and that's it. The important thing is to understand about the credential. So there are two users. One is for local admin and another one is domain admin, and this is an enterprise level, so the password remain same for both the account. If you're doing username, then you ensure that you and typing as corp slash lab admin, though it will automatically be there in that. If not, then you can use corp and slash lab admin. So this will be a clean setup, reinstallation. You need to just have Hyper-V console and start preparing your virtual machines, and everything will be automatically done. One thing you need to check if there is any connectivity issues or maybe some network crunch, so you can do the add the additional external to switch. Okay, and you can do is this from setting add hardware, network hardware, and add external. So I'll just check whether I have done it or not. Okay, so vSwitch manager, I think it's already there, and network adapter and add. So it's already there for me. I mean, I just did it. Okay, so let's run the lab setup. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay, I hope so. Now just need to run. This is agreement. Just need to go through. It's not lengthier one, so we'll just read it like this and skip it. Okay, so let's go next. It will approximately take 20 minutes as it mentioned. But let's see. I'll go on mute. Okay, so it has extracted. Now it's working to set up the lab. Okay, slab setup is ready. Okay, then let me do is full screen. Okay, okay. So as you can see that yes, we have uh, config mgr. This is domain controller. This is gateway. These two are the. I don't think there is any client installed, and these are. So we'll just turn them off for now. Okay, and let me connect. Okay. Okay. Anyone remembers what was the password? Let me check.
Password only capital P.
Yeah, it's a zero also here. Okay. Just check the resolution after this. It's happened.
Press the eye icon to make sure you typed it incorrect.
Right. Oh, my keyboard. Okay. It's not taking. That's a problem. Something wrong.
Oh, but instead of O, you can add above 0.
Right. Good, good, good. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Let's check that later. Okay. So we'll work on the resolution. If anyone have access or idea how we can do this, please let me know because I'm not much familiar about the Hyper-V. But let's see. So this is connecting to CM1, which is a site code, and it's connected to Contosa. And this is your SCCM interface. Okay. Okay. So this is a primary site, and we have site system rules. So we have a component server. So I think if you remember, we were talking about this. If you have installed any configuration manager on particular server, then that role becomes as component server distribution point. So this will, as a primary side, this will act as a distribution distribution point as well. Means we can uh, put the content here, and it will be automatically distributed to other clients. Okay, what does it say? Use the okay. So it's talking about to connect with Intune. Okay, we'll talk on that later. Management point. It will work as a MP as a management point. So any policies or any configuration settings we are sending, it will be uh, done from here itself. Service connection point. So we'll talk about this site database server and all those stuff. Okay, fine. Check the hierarchy features. Okay, so this is currently on. Okay, so this is 10.11. The 10.11 is the latest version which is installed here, and v2409, and we have a hot fix available that we can install and upgrade our client. Okay, and okay, okay. So I want to take a thorough session on this. I'll talk about more about each section. Okay. Uh, what this call about, well, what is this call about, and we'll tweak some sort of settings in this console, and we'll make it available to run. Okay, meanwhile, I'll just check each and everything, like all the settings and everything is intact, all what I need is exactly like the way. And tomorrow we will do the thorough session on this. We'll talk about setting up the boundaries, and we will check what sort of other configurations are required. Okay, we'll talk about the discovery methods as well, and boundaries. There is, it seems like there is one boundary already there, and boundary group is also created. Okay, that's a default one, chq. Okay, and this is adforest.contosa.com. Okay, so I think this today's session was more about installing the lab, more about setting up things. Now, tomorrow, I'll just run through the test environment and I'll check everything is working. Then tomorrow we'll commence our more introductory video about SCCM, all the consoles and the settings, the pre like before we do any production deployment, so pre-check that is required. So we'll do it tomorrow, and we'll commence further. Okay. So
I
thank you.
have just
Yep.
I have just a question.
Please.
Before we can install SCCM, right?
Hmm.
Can you please show us once more how you set up the Hyper-V?
Hyper-V, what I did there is, I mean, there is a PowerShell script that you can use it to enable the Hyper-V. Okay, I will just mention that as well. Hyper-V installation. So if you go to, I'll share this. If you go to this page, there is a link given. Okay, you can simply run as your PowerShell or ISE as an admin, and you can simply put that PowerShell command. Okay, this will automatically enable. You will automatically get. Uh, a second. So you will automatically get this Hyper-V here. Okay, so if you'll type Hyper-V, so you will get to see this Hyper-V manager here. And then you need to restart the machine. So once it's
Any
done,
other
mhm.
any other changes which needs to be made before?
No, nothing, nothing. It just you need to have Hyper-V, and you need to have in C drive at least 300 GB of space, and you should have at least 16 GB of RAM. That's it. So you can spin this lab environment without any issues.
300 gigabytes on C drive.
Uh, I mean, I'm overall or total. If you want, you can keep 300, and then you can segregate later accordingly. Uh, the primarily what the concern was that it should not be the sluggish environment. It should not, just to make the environment more robust and quicker access. I have kept 300. So
Does,
that's it.
does it have to be C drive or can it be any drive?
C drive primarily.
C drive only.
What
Okay.
I'm doing. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So let's catch up tomorrow, guys. And please use this link. I've already shared the lab environment earlier, not in this call, but wait a second, where I had shared it. Okay, I had shared earlier in the previous meetings. So I'm sharing again here.
Wait, just a
So
small query.
yes, Mukesh.
So you said we cannot, and only possible is our personal laptop, or do we get any chance on Azure VDA yours?
I checked Azure VDI. There is a license and there is costing involved. So I'm unsure whether provided you can do this at your home. Why I have chosen this, because this does not involve any cost. Okay, you just need to
Mhm.
download the setup and you can do at your own. So everyone is having their personal laptop, so you can utilize that environment. You can set it up and you can, uh, you know, you can keep on doing the experiment. And you can keep on doing the changes in your local environment. So that will give you the more, because if you're doing it in cloud, again every time you need to automate your VM to start and then shut down, and lots of costing gets involved. So if you are you know very much, if you have a thorough knowledge about the cloud, if you want to do that simply, you can do that. But I personally feel, at a stage of initial level, try making this at your lab environment, and then if you are when you are robust, when you have enough knowledge, then you can do it. Okay, just to save the cost. Okay, otherwise it will be a huge, because this cloud don't know when the costing goes beyond the limit. So by default, $200 credit is given, but there is certain conditions. So you need to check that. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, fine. Well,
Thanks, Mukesh. All right. So we are done for the day. Well, tomorrow I'll do all those settings changes and everything, and I'll share. Okay. So take care, guys. Thank you so much. I hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing and staying here. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Vito.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Grandi.
Thank you.
Thank you.